Hey, Mimi. Welcome, everybody. Is that Xenia? Xenia. What message for Xenia? Xenia, you're being reminded of the importance of quiet time, honey. Okay, take a step back from your situation and go within for answers. Nimi, would you like a card, love? Gabby. Hi everyone, welcome. Gabby. Gabby, you're being asked to raise your standards at the moment. Hey Zena. Raise your standards, honey. Okay? Stand your ground. Set your boundaries and stand by them. Nimi. What message for Nimi? You're being asked, Nimi, you're welcome, Gabby. Nimi, to take a step back, honey. Okay? And to feel safe in that energy. Okay? Take a step back for you, love. Belle. Belle. What message for Belle? Yep. Belle, you're being asked to honour your true feelings at the moment. You're welcome, Nimi. So honour your true feelings, okay? Take a step back and look within. Tap into your higher consciousness, honey, because that won't lead you astray. That's always going to guide you. Fiona. What message for Fiona? Fiona, you're being asked to rise above your problems at the moment, love. Okay? Rise above them. Let the universe sort them out. You're welcome, Belle. Renata. What message for Renata? Renata, you've got honouring your true feelings, love. Okay? Honour your true feelings and the magic of nature. Magic of nature is about stepping back, connecting with nature, getting grounded, looking within, and once again honouring your true feelings. Sammy. What message for Sammy? Message for Sammy. Sammy, you've got, I don't know if you're in a relationship at the moment, Sammy, but it's not the right one for you. You're being asked to break free. Married. Are you going through dramas at the moment, honey? Because you've got the break free card, so whether that's whether you're being restricted at the moment or confined or just having your voice unheard, you're being asked to break free surrounding that. Shri. S-H-R-I. Shri. What message for Shri? Shri, you're being asked to kick up your heels, okay? Whatever's bothering you at the moment, don't worry about it. Kick up your heels, go and have some fun, raise your vibrations, and let the universe handle whatever's going on around for you at the moment. Oops. Claire. What message for Claire? Claire. Give me a card for Claire, please. Claire, you've got the kindness card. That's a reminder to show kindness to yourself and those around you, honey. If you are already showing kindness to others, make sure you're filling up your cup first, and make sure you're showing yourself the love and kindness you deserve. That was for Claire. Holly. What message for Holly? Holly, I don't know if you have some family dramas at the moment. You're just being asked to let go of those, okay? Rise above the issues at the moment. Let go and everything will sort itself out. Hi, Kayla. Miranda. Message from Miranda. I'll get some clarity around that one, please. Clarity around that one. Okay. So, who did I just read out? Who did I just call out? My memory's shot already. What name did I just say just before? Miranda, was it? Miranda, you've got the sexuality card and the beauty card. I asked for clarity. So it's about embracing your inner beauty, honey. Okay, getting comfortable in your own skin. Own it, love. Thanks, guys. Rose. You're welcome, honey. What message for Rose? Too many cards. Thank you for the roses. What message for Rose? Rose, you have the butterfly soul connections, okay? So it's something to do with soulmates, spiritual bonds, or past lives. Message from Melissa. Melissa, you have the butterfly of healing, okay? Now's the time for you to step back and do some self-care. Look after yourself. Okay? Nurture yourself. Show yourself kindness. Show yourself love. Okay? Begin to heal, honey. Rima. What message for Rima? Clarity around that one, please. Thank you. Clarity. Okay, Rima, you've got the butterfly of relationships, honey. So that's to do with family relationships, friendships, or partnerships. Okay, at the moment you're being encouraged to find your courage. Okay, have the confidence, stand your ground, believe in yourself. Okay, that was for Rima. Christy, traveling gypsy. Christy, what message for Christy? I'll get you another one in a second, Rose. Pretty sure it was the butterfly of healing for you, but I'll pull out another one, that's fine. So Christy? Christy or Kirsty? Christy, I think it was. Christy. What message for Christy, please? Christy. Thank you. Christy, you have the butterfly of karma, honey. So learn from old patterns, learn from old mistakes, work through them and able to move forward, love. Hey, Geordie. Rose. What message for Rose? You've got two other messages, Rose. You've got the butterfly of guardian angel. Okay, so at the moment you're being guided, supported. You've got blessings your way. You're also being given the butterfly of courage to find your courage at this time. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christy. Find your courage at the moment, okay? Because that's going to help you get through whatever you need to get through at the moment. But you are being guided, okay? And you have support from your angels there. Frank. What message for Frank? For Frank, please. Thank you. You're welcome, Rose. I get clarity around that one. Frank, you have the butterfly of protection. So whatever it is you're going through at the moment, just know that you're protected, okay? You also have guidance around you, protection around you. Excuse me. Wasilla. What message for Wasilla? Message for Wasilla, please. Thank you. Wasilla, you're being asked to find balance at the moment. You have the butterfly of balance, okay? Find the balance, the harmony within your life. So if you're leading a very hectic life at the moment, take a step back. Take some time out for you. Take some quiet time, okay? Allow that mind to go quiet, because you'll find answers. You'll look at things from a different perspective. Ash. What message for Ash? Message for Ash. Too many cards. Ash, you've got the butterfly of trust at the moment. So trust that things are going to work out. Trust in yourself as well. Okay? That's for Ash. Nonku, Nonku, Nonku. What message for Nonku? Message for Nonku. Thank you. You also have the butterfly of soul connections, honey. So at the moment it's to do with soulmates, spiritual bonds, or past lives. Okay. So whichever it is, you're on the right path, and there's a lesson there for you. You're welcome, Ash. You're most welcome, honey. Simi. Simi, what message for Simi? Simi, you have the butterfly of change, love, and the butterfly of direction. Okay, so you're going through transformation, transitions at the moment. Okay. New directions, new beginnings. And it's about moving forward for you. That's for Simi. Taran? What message for Taran? Message for Taran. Taran, you have the butterfly of courage at the moment. Butterfly of courage. It's about finding your self-belief, finding your confidence. Okay? Finding the courage within to stay strong, love. Smesh. Smesh. What message for Smesh? We have the butterfly of trust. Smesh. Okay, trust that things are going to work out. They may not seem like it at the moment, just have that trust there. Shannon. Excuse me, what message for Shannon? You're welcome, Smash. Hang on, Shannon. They're all sort of falling out. Just give me 2 seconds. Bub's trying to wake up. Shannon. Message for Shannon. Thank you. Shannon, you're at the end of a cycle. You've got butterfly of completions and endings. Okay? End of a cycle for you, honey. You've done the hard work. You're moving into a new chapter now. Temi. Temi, T-E-M-I. Temi. Message for Temi. Thank you. Temi, you have the butterfly of spiritual signs, okay? You are being guided, you're being given messages at the moment, so keep an eye out. Things that keep repeating themselves, whether it's a song on a radio, coins, feathers, numbers. Keep an eye out because there's messages in there for you. Someone's trying to reach out. Zoe. What message for Zoe? Thank you. Zoe, you've got the butterfly of change. So you're going through a change at the moment. Transitions, transformations, and new directions, honey. That's for you. That's for Zoe. Esther. Message for Esther. Esther, you have the butterfly of healing. So that's about you taking time out for yourself. Self-care, working through emotions. Okay, it's all about you, love. Put yourself first in order give yourself the love and kindness. Work on yourself in order to have that reflected in your life. Okay? Butterfly of healing. Russell and then Leona. So Russell, what message for Russell? Russell, time for Russell, please. Russell, are you still in the live? Russell, you have the butterfly of release, okay? So that's about surrendering whatever worries you have at the moment. Just surrender it. Let it go, okay? Let the universe take care of it for you. Leona was next. Just 2 seconds. Bob's a bit restless. Okay, Leona. Message for Leona. Leona, are you okay at the moment, honey? I ask because I've had a shift, an energy shift. I feel quite heavy in the head. I don't know whether you've been crying at the moment or going through a lot of stress at the moment. Just really quite heavy in the head when I... Okay. Can I offer you a reading, honey? Like not just the one card, like a reading. Awesome, thank you. What other messages for Leona? Leona, first card, you've got higher guidance. So you have got higher guidance surrounding you at the moment, okay? Through, you know, whatever this troubling time is for you at the moment. Higher guidance. I want to say, is it relationship, or have you had a loss, a close loss? I almost want to say relationships, because you've got the, yeah, Butterfly of Karma card there. Okay, so it's about working out old patterns and working through them in order to move forward. You've got the soul lessons there, okay? As tough as it is at the moment, it is part of your soul path, and you are being presented with lessons that you have to learn from. Okay, and it's all a part of your growth as well, spiritual growth. It's about change. Okay, so rather than resisting these things that are happening at the moment, kind of accept and surrender. What other messages for Leona? Because when we resist things, we get we have a tendency to get stuck in that energy. As soon as we, you know, surrender whatever it is that's going on, we can allow for forward movement as well. What other messages for Leona? Messages for Leona. So you've got the Butterfly of Divine Timing. So that card's about patience and working through cycles, and alignment there at the bottom as well. And messages for Leona. You've got the Butterfly of Spiritual Signs, but I feel this one for you is guidance. To do with guidance for you. Okay, because it is a soul lesson. You've got soul lessons there, Butterfly of Karma. So you are being guided through this at the moment. Okay, it may feel like you're walking your path alone, but you're not. So just know that you are being guided surrounding this. You're being encouraged to find your strength at this time as well. Okay. It's about finding your personal power, your inner strength. What other messages for Leona? You've got the Butterfly of Answered Prayers, okay? So the outcome you're hoping for, you've got answered prayers surrounding that, but it is about timing, okay? I just want to remind you that it is about the timing. Things will sort it out when they're required. But as I was saying before, that you have to release rather than resist. That card there, Butterfly of Release, clarifies that. Okay, so at this time, just surrender to everything. The emotions, the process, everything. And trust that everything's going to work out. And you've got the blank card there too, honey. Okay, the blank card, once you get through this and moving forward, you've got the blank card. So the blank card is about no obstacles being in your way, honey. Okay, it's about overcoming those obstacles. Just what I said, overcoming obstacles, breakthroughs. Down the bottom there, overcoming obstacles. Okay, you're going to overcome them. Keep your dreams and visions in sight. And trust in your intuition as well. Okay, and you have got guardian angel there. So that goes back to when I said spiritual signs, you've got guidance surrounding you. Okay, that's confirmation once again. And to trust in the process. And we said before that it's to do with divine timing. Once again, perfect alignment. Okay, honey? Things will work out, just at the moment they don't seem like it. So just to take a step back. Surrender everything. And, take a step back for time out for yourself, okay? Let things move through the way that they're meant to at this time. I hope that helps you, Leona. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of inner strength, and just a lot of healing at this time, honey. I keep saying it, look, to do with your relationship and to retreat, just what I said. Retreat and looking within yourself and nurturing, okay? Courage, it just keeps going. You're most welcome, honey. Thank you for letting me do that one for you. No, I don't do bank transfers, sorry, Chloe. PayPal, if you've got a pen and paper, I can tell you my email address and you can find it that way. I'd type it in, but for some reason when I type it in, the messages don't get seen, so I can't do that off my TikTok for some reason. So just let me know if you have a pen and paper and I'll yell it out. Alright, is it Mele? Mele? M-E-L-E. So what message from Mele? I'm so sorry. M-E-L-E. What message from Mele? Chloe. So it's A Jensen. So A-J-E-N-S-E-N 333.aj@gmail.com. And you should be able to just put that in something to do with the search. You should be able to put that in for PayPal and I've got the same profile picture on my PayPal account as I do my TikTok, so it should be easy enough to find. Excuse me. Mele. What message from Mele? Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. M-E-L-E. Mele. I'm so sorry. But you've got the butterfly of nurturing. Okay, so it's about taking time out for yourself. Showing yourself self-care, kindness. Yeah, $15, honey. Okay, time out, self-care. It's about you at this time. So extend the love and kindness to yourself. Fill your cups up first. Alright? Remember to put yourself first. Taya. What message for Taya? You're welcome. Taya, you have the butterfly of trust, love. Okay, so trust that things are going to work out. And trust in yourself as well. I feel like I need to say trust your intuition. So it's all about trust at this time for you. Nolo, I'm so sorry. I'm really terrible at unique names. I really am. N-O-L-O-W. What message for you, honey? Thank you. You have the butterfly of higher guidance. So at the moment you are being guided. You are being guided with your direction. Okay? And you're probably being given signs as well if you're open to receiving signs about what direction you should take. That's for you, N-O-L-O-W. Morella. What message for Morella? message from Morella. Thank you. Okay, so you have the butterfly of change at the moment. It's about transformation, it's about direction, it's about transitioning. So butterfly of change. Okay, and you've got the butterfly of breakthrough. So you've overcome some obstacles there. Okay, so that's what the period of change is for you. Okay, you're stepping into new energy. That's for Morella. So I have a paid reading now, so I'm just going to have to hold doing the single card messages for the moment, guys. So Chloe, I've got yours there, love. So Chloe, where are you, lovely? Oh, I see you, Chloe. Let's have another one come through. Where's that one? Michaela, I have yours there as well, honey. Okay. Chloe. Okay. What messages do we have for Chloe? Chloe, I don't know if you're nervous about your reading. I feel like you might be because my cheeks feel like they're flushed. I feel like they're quite hot and flushed. Okay. The Chloe, first card that came out for you is making new friends. That one's more of a reminder to it's about like expanding connections. I'm doing a reading for Chloe. It's a paid reading. I don't know who you are, but it looks like you've got the whole alphabet in your name. So it's about expanding your connections, because when we make new friends, you know, there's lessons to be learnt in there. Either you're learning from those friendships, or they're learning from you, or both. Okay? So you're being reminded of that at the moment. You've got the parenting and children's card, but surrounding that, the sexuality card also came out with that one. So I just want to get some clarity there. Clarity around the parenting and children's card. Okay, so it's given me 3 cards that still aren't making sense. So the parenting and children's card. So that's about your relationships between you and your family, you and your children, you and your grandparents, or you and your relationship as well. So I don't know if you're in a relationship and you're trying to have children, I don't know. If you could just let me know. Just so I can see what direction this reading's going, because that too is my fertility card as well. But so I don't know if you are trying. I'm not picking up on a pregnancy for you. I have a son currently but not with his dad anymore, and have started a new relationship. Okay. I say okay because it's come with the it's got the sexuality card there as well. So I don't know if it's about, you know, embracing your choices, embracing being comfortable in your own skin surrounding this new relationship. I'm just not sure where that parenting card fits for you at the moment, so we'll come back to that because it'll make sense as we move along. But we've got the moving forward fearlessly card, so it's about stepping in this new energy that you have, okay? Stepping into it, owning it. So it almost feels like it's a good relationship for you to step into. You're being asked to awaken your true self as well, and you do that by honouring your true feelings. So making sure you're standing by the things that you want moving forward. Okay, you already know the things that you don't want, so make sure you're being true to yourself and honouring your true feelings. Other messages. Other messages for Chloe. Just gonna swap decks, Chloe. Just give me a second. Thank you. We've got the butterfly soul lessons, so I'm still confused if this is to do with your previous relationship or your new one, like stepping into your new one. It's both, because I'm pretty sure this is acknowledging about your past relationship with your son's dad, okay? But then you're being asked to step into the new energy as well, which is to do with your new relationship. But you've got the butterfly of soul lessons as well, which is about spiritual growth or growth within yourself as well. That's too many cards. You know, there's a question there that I want to ask you, but I don't know if it's appropriate on a live. And it's to do surrounding that sexuality card. So whether the relationship that you're in is just for, you know, the purposes of connection, sexual connection, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Saying step into that energy, but make sure you are being true to yourself, okay? Make sure it's not make sure you're treating yourself kindly stepping into these energies. Make sure it's not something that you're doing as a form of I don't want to say punishment, Just give me a second so I can get the right words out for you. Make sure you're not diminishing your self-worth, is what I need to say about that. So still go out and have fun and, you know, find your sexuality, find your sexual preferences, grow that way as well, okay? Be confident in who you are, but make sure you're always staying true to yourself. So that's what those cards are surrounding, okay? Because you've got soul lessons in there, okay? It's about spiritual growth. It's now a time for finding who you are as a person, okay? Or finding yourself again, because you've got the Butterfly of Retreat card there, all right? That's about stepping back, looking within for answers. In a relationship with a man, and I'm straight. No, I don't mean that that's your, I don't mean, that card can mean sexual preferences, yes, but I'm not saying that for you, honey. So you've got the Butterfly of Retreat there. I always have a bad habit of just talking and not looking at the comments. Alright, just catching up on your comments there, Chloe. Relationship with a man, straight. Yep. Yep, it's about growth for you, love. It's about finding that growth. Things that may not have been in the previous relationship. It's about honouring who you are as a person. Okay? Completely honouring yourself. But you've been asked to retreat as well. Okay? So that's looking within. Because you've got the answers within you. You've got the solutions. When we step back, we find balance in our life as well. Okay? What other messages for Chloe? We've got the Butterfly of Change. It's about transitions, transformation. For you, I feel it's more transformation. Okay? Once again, it goes back to the spiritual growth, or the growth of you as a person. What other messages for Chloe? Hold comments. Thanks, guys. This is a paid reading. You've got the Butterfly of Successful Outcomes, okay? There's good news and celebrations there. So if you're questioning if you're on the right path, keep going, honey, because you are, okay? You've got the Butterfly of Higher Guidance there. That's about, you know, the guidance that you're being given at the moment, okay? Assisting you in the direction that you're going. Assisting you in that forward movement. What other messages for Chloe? What messages for Chloe moving forward, please? Just through PayPal, Sarah. So if you head over to my bio, it has the PayPal username in there. I don't actually have a link to my PayPal, but the PayPal username is in the bio. And it's just $15. So you've got the Self-Reliance card there again. I say again because it's confirming about your need to retreat and step back, Chloe. You're welcome, Sarah. Okay, it's about showing yourself the love and kindness that you deserve. It's about putting yourself first as well. Hey, Bonnie. Thank you. You're being asked to rise above problems at the moment. I'll have a look, Anna. Oh yeah, Annabelle, I've got you there, love. I'll write you down in a sec, love. Rise above problems. So I don't know if you're still having issues with your son's father or issues within your new relationship. Either way, you're being asked to rise above those problems at the moment, love. What other messages for Chloe? You've got the butterfly breaking free. Okay, and because this is a relationships reading, it's either breaking free from the holds of your ex or breaking free from your new relationship. I feel it's to do with your new one, but I mean, I could be wrong. Because the way these cards are coming out, they're coming across as a roller coaster. I'm seeing like a roller coaster, very up and down at the moment. Because you've got both energies of your ex and your new partner coming into play. Chloe, is that making sense? I don't know whether your emotions have been going like that, up and down a lot lately. But you are being encouraged to do a lot of stepping back and taking time out for yourself in order to find that balance. It's just confusing because right in the middle of it, at the beginning, you've got that moving forward fearlessly. But that is to do with your ex. But then it sort of dips back, almost saying that you're in a I don't know, it's a very confusing reading. So I don't know if you are going like this at the moment. It's confusing in the sense that it's saying one thing for your ex, but I'm seeing almost tendencies that you're falling into old patterns as well. Making a lot of sense. Son's father's just started seeing him again, and he has introduced, so emotions have been all over the place. Okay, so that's what the stepping back and finding balance is about. Around that, it's about you coming to terms. It's about you being able to move forward. If you're still holding on to those emotions, or he's still triggering certain emotions, you're being urged to work through them in order for this new relationship to flourish, because you've got you have good energy surrounding the new relationship. But I was saying before, because the cards are going like this, it is a very confusing reading. It's hard to see where the cards are actually placing at the moment. But because you have that, but don't. I almost feel I need to say to you, don't people please. Don't forget to put yourself and your wants and your dreams and voice your opinions within this relationship, okay? Make sure you're making it about you and your son as well as the other person, and you're not holding the other person up on a pedestal, okay? You're being reminded of that with the awakening your true self, honoring your true feelings, okay? So I feel like the Karma card is going to come out for you. It's about breaking those old cycles, making sure you're not falling into those old patterns. You are going through that, that transition, that change there at the moment, okay? And you are being guided in this direction. You have got successful outcomes with this relationship. But it's still up to you whether you can move forward from your past one or learn from those mistakes, or put whatever is troubling you, whatever is triggering you, if you can work through those and put them to rest, you're going to have some success with this new relationship, okay? But if you're going to carry all this, it's very difficult to say, because, you know, healing is a process. You can't put a time on healing, and healing is continuous as well. So it's about more, I think, for you is being aware of what is triggering you, what is bringing up old emotions, being able to communicate that with your new relationship as well, okay? Because communication is key at this time. What other messages, please, for Chloe? Messages for Chloe. So this is a time for you for growth. Alright? It's a time for making sure you are putting yourself and not putting the needs of other people before your own. Okay? Because that's not going to it's not going to connect with your soul on the frequency that it needs to. It's not going to be true to yourself. You've got the Butterfly of Relationships card there as well. Okay, which is confirming this new relationship that you've stepped into. This is a paid reading, Nikita. Okay, it's about forward direction. It's about a new approach. So I just touched on things, how you can approach it differently. Make sure you're not falling into the old patterns. Okay, make sure you're learning from your past relationship. Butterfly of Healing. Okay, so this is you making sure that you are taking the time out for yourself. You are doing that healing. You are doing that work. And you are processing those emotions. Don't try and stuff them away somewhere. Okay? So you've got the Butterfly of Manifestation. It's about, you know, knowing the things that you want rather than focusing on the things that you don't want. So focus on the positives rather than the negatives, because that's going to give you the options and choices of what you want out of life and what direction you would like to go. Once again, it's just confirming dreams and visions, okay? Manifesting. So moving forward, you need to have that vision in front of you, where you want to go, where you want to end up. All the while you know, learning from, or growing and learning from your past as well, with that healing. Any further messages for Chloe? Any further messages for Chloe? Okay, so it's important to remember that everything that you've been through has been part of your soul lesson, okay? Hey Stace, good to see you. Part of your soul lesson, part of your soul path, part of your soul journey, okay? So make sure you're taking the time out for yourself, the time out to nurture yourself, the time out to heal yourself, the time to look within, to work out the things that you want out of life, okay, to find that balance. Okay, when you're able to reach this spot here, when you're able to find the balance, you'll be able to see things a little bit more clearly, okay? Things will make a lot more sense for you, the direction that you want to go, the things that you want out of life. is going to make a lot more sense, and you're going to have more clarity around it as well. Okay? Just break free from those restraints from the past, okay? Work through them. Rise above those problems, those new problems with your ex coming in with a new relationship, okay? Making that connection with your son again. Rise above those problems, okay? That's important because you don't want that to hinder your new relationship, okay? Part of that healing is about acceptance as well, and forgiveness, okay? Make sure you give those things to yourself first before you extend them to, you know, past relationships. But the main message there, Chloe, is about finding time out for yourself to work through things, okay? To have time to heal. And it's a process, because there's going to be things that come up, and then, you know, it'll have a memory attached to it, and, you know, it'll trigger emotions, and you'll have to work through them as well. So just allow them to come in. Don't stuff them away somewhere. Allow yourself to feel the emotions and work through that pain or that hurt or whatever it may be for you. Just see if there's any final cards. Final cards for Chloe. Final messages. No further messages, Chloe. We've said all we've needed to say there, honey. Well, it was a little bit slow at the start because I wasn't making sense of it, but that's what it was doing, this roller coaster. And that's about finding the balance in your life again too. Okay? Put yourself first. Put your needs, your wants, your desires first. Okay? The rest of the stuff will fall into place. Chloe, that's your reading, honey. That's how I've been feeling this last few months. Yeah. It's a process. It's going to take time. But, you know, as they come, take it a day at a time. You're most welcome, love. Thanks for letting me do that one for you. I'm sending you lots of love and a lot of strength moving forward for healing. Okay? The strength is for healing. I feel like you have a lot of hurt there. Okay. So I have Michaela, and after Michaela I have Annabelle. Thank you. Same to you, Chloe. Have a lovely day, hun. Milka, yes, Michaela. I see you, honey. Paper wants to email instead of... Okay, no worries. Let me know, Sarah, when you have a pen and paper, and I'll yell that out to you, honey. I'd type it up in the comments, but for some reason you guys aren't able to see the comments, so it never allows it anyway. Stacey, are you still in? Are you able to put my email in the comments for Sarah? Michaela. Messages for Michaela. Michaela, first card, you have dreams coming true, love. Okay, so whatever's been worrying you or stressing you out at the moment, or, you know, you're waiting for a deadline, you've got dreams coming true for that one. You're also being reminded to trust in your intuition. Okay? Because your intuition is never going to steer you wrong. What other messages, please, for Michaela? Sarah, just let me know when you have a pen and paper, honey, and I'll yell out my email for you. Right, I'm going to swap decks for you, Michaela. This is just for Michaela. Michaela, did you have a question? You didn't have a question. Messages for Michaela. Successful outcomes. So whatever's really been on your mind lately, you've got two cards saying yes, it's coming. It's just lovely for you. You seem to be getting all your wishes and dreams, whatever you've been manifesting lately, or whatever you've been, you know, really wanting. It's coming. It's coming. You've got three cards saying yes, yes, and yes. The blank card is about no obstacles in your way. Okay? It's smooth sailing. It's, you know, it's a clear path for the things that you want. That's three cards confirming that for you. Trust in your intuition in the middle of all that. I think you can feel it coming. Butterfly of focus. It's about clarity of thought for you, surrounding your goals and achievements, surrounding your wishes. What are the messages from Michaela? just like, all the cards are like, nope, nope. There we go. You've got the butterfly of guardian angels, but the one that stands out is the blessings. You've got blessings. Dreams coming true, successful outcomes, blank card, it's all blessings. I'm half expecting the prosperity card to come out, because that's about, you know, life abundance. New ideas, inspiration, study, learning, butterfly of new ideas. It's about inspiration for you, hun. New direction, forward movement. Things falling into place. They're $15 PayPal. Josephine, $15 PayPal. The PayPal username is on my bio, my TikTok bio. What are the messages for Michaela? Moving forward, what messages from Michaela? What are the messages from Michaela moving forward? No worries. What other messages? So you've got the butterfly of meditation. But for you, I don't feel like it's meditation. It's another confirmation card. It's about your journey. Okay? Your journey is just nothing but positive things coming for you, Michaela. Did you have a question that you were wanting to ask? I know you said no before, but has one come to your mind? Were you hoping to maybe even connect with somebody tonight? Are you buying a house by any chance? Or moving? Think about connecting. If it comes through, I think I know who it might be. Not at the moment. Okay, well, you've got the new locations card. That one's about, you know, movement, buying a house, new opportunities. But also that one's movement, like forward movement within your life, which is still confirming everything with what, like, I feel like this reading, I want to refund you your money, because there's not, I feel like this reading wasn't worth what you paid me, honey, because it's all just come out so lovely for you. I don't feel that you should have paid for this, because it, you know, it's not guidance, it's not a direction, and it's something that you already knew that was coming your way because of the intuition card, love. What are the messages from Michaela? What are the messages from Michaela? My cards are giving me sweet FA at the moment. But every time I ask if what are the messages from Michaela, somebody who's playing with my hair. What are the messages from Michaela? I don't know. It feels like little girl energy. And with the hair playing, it just feels like a young child, female child. You want a confirmation more than anything. I can't see anything at the moment, Michaela, but I'm picking up on a young child, particularly female energy. Just playing with my hair. Step forward, please, honey. Step forward. I'm hearing a young girl giggling too. But I want something more solid to give you. I don't like guessing, I like validation. So it's just playing with my hair. Does an A name mean anything? I want something a bit more solid, hey? More clarity. Oh, they haven't passed. Interesting. This is interesting. Are they healthy or are they quite ill? I say that because I have connected with loved ones who have been quite ill and going through, you know, an illness or a sickness of some sort, and they've reached out because everything's energy, so healthy. Is this young child's mum still alive? I'm just not sure where it's going because they're not giving me much. Or have you got a little girl with you at the moment that's playing with your hair? Because quite often I pick up on the energies and what's happening to the people I'm reading. Yes, alive. I don't have a son, Anthony. Dreaming of a little girl with him. Is the little girl familiar to you? Says, I've been dreaming of him with a little girl with him. Are you playing with your hair? Because I need to rule that out as well. But I've got, it's strange because I do have little girl energy. What messages do you have from Michaela? You know, sometimes things come through so clearly and other things not so clearly. Sometimes it's just the acknowledgement too, but you know, I don't like readings like this because I like giving complete validation, so you know who it is I've connected with. I don't like giving generic anything, really. I don't like it. I like being honest and I like being raw with my readings that I give. So who is here right now? Who is here? Who is here for Michaela? There's nothing I can give you, Michaela. I've even stopped playing with my hair. I don't even know what that was. Could be someone else. No. No, no, Kayla. Because I've got I've got boundaries in place that my guides only allow people to come in that are for the readings that I'm doing, and only if it's in my highest good. I have very strong boundaries in place surrounding that, because if I don't have boundaries in place, I will have all sorts of whoever coming to channel through me, and I'm not going to know how to connect with their loved ones. Michaela, I have no idea what that was. It was a little girl energy. She was playing with my hair. It was definitely for you, because every time I ask for any other messages for you, I get the tugging at my hair. I feel like I want to refund your money, because your reading was so straightforward. Yeah, but your reading was so straightforward, and it's stuff you already knew. You didn't You didn't need me to come and, you know, yes, you were after validation, but you know, you knew. You have to trust in your intuition. That's the thing. You have to start trusting that, because all of that will get stronger as well. Okay, but you've got some beautiful things coming your way. You've got dreams coming true. You've got successful outcomes, and you have that blank card, which is, you know, everything out of that deck. You've got, you know, absolute guidance surrounding your new ventures moving forward. And I have no idea, once again, I have no idea who the little girl was. Where'd you go, Michaela? Ariana, it's $15 PayPal. Okay, yeah, I don't know who it is either. But it's interesting you said about, where was it going back? Your cousin has a son, Anthony. You've been dreaming of Anthony with the little girl? Is that what you mean? Good night, baby. Was Anthony a twin in utero? It might have been my great-grandmother. No, this was a little girl, and I want to say probably the ages between 4 and 6. Quite young. Been dreaming of them. Do you know if he was a twin? I forget the name of it, where, you know, you can have 2 in utero, but one, and that's the definition of it, one twin eats the other twin. Anthony is 8 months, he can't be a twin. Why can't he be a twin? This is what I'm saying, he may have been a twin in utero. But if he's only 8 months old, yeah. But yeah, around 4 to 6 years of age. Just give me a second. No, you're probably right. It's probably not to do with, because if your little one's, if he's only 8 months old, then no, because the one I was seeing was about 4 to 6. 4 to 6 years old. Probably just popped in to say hi too. Because it was every time I said your name I was getting tugging at the hair. Maybe you get unexplained tugging at your hair that you need to pay more attention for. When you're dreaming of Anthony and you're seeing a little girl, how old is the little girl? Yes to what? Yes, you get unexplained pulling at the hair? That's 6 months, no older. Okay. No, it's definitely a 4 to 6 year old. 4 years old to 6 years old. Yeah, unexplained pulling, and I feel a lot of things. Like it was right. I mean, she could have pulled anywhere on my hair, but it was specifically sort of where my bun is, but it was like inside it, if that makes sense. So somebody's trying to reach out to you, I just don't know who. And I felt it was an A name, a name beginning with A. But I have no other letters because that's all they were giving me. So the mystery continues for you. How long has that been going on for you? Particularly the little tugging at the hair. And I want to ask if you're recently moved into the house that you're into, or whether it started since you moved in there, or been feeling a presence for 2 years. Is that how long you've been in your current house? Because I feel like it might have an attachment to that house. Taps on my shoulder. Been in my current house for almost a year. It's nearly. No one lived here before us. Do you have a good relationship with all your relatives? If it's not, are you a collector? Do you like collecting things? Random things, antique type things. It's either a connection to an object that you own, or it's a connection to you that you've picked up along the way. If it's not family that you can make that connection with. Pretty much, but I'm a bit on and off with my dad. Okay, relatives, yep. Do you collect random objects? Or even if you like pick up things from an op shop? Twin sister. Okay, your twin sister collects things. That's interesting too. Interesting that I said twin before. Have you ever had a miscarriage, or has your sister had a miscarriage around that 4 to 6 year time frame? Not really. It's a family connection. It's a family connection. I've got chills. I've got chills all over. Mega chills. Goosebumps. Head to toe goosebumps. It's a family connection, but it's up to you to find out who it is. Because you're being asked to look inside yourself. You're being asked to honour your true feelings. You're being asked to kick up your heels, which is about none of the years of being pregnant, okay? It's about kicking up your heels, taking a step back to gain clarity. Same with the environmental awareness. I've still got chills. It's a family connection. And my hair is being played with again. What side of the family are you on? I feel like one of yous were pregnant, you've had a miscarriage, but you were unaware of it. because it was very early stages. Or is it a... I'm just going to put those ones to the side for a minute. I'm being shown like photos. I feel like you need to go through some photos. I feel like she's going to present in the photos that you've never taken notice of before. You have, excuse me, you've got messages there too of raising above your standards at the moment. So raising your standards, rising above your problems, and the kindness card there as well, showing kindness to yourself. How. Pay attention the next time you get that pulling and that tugging at your hair. Start asking questions either out loud or in your mind, and then pay attention to the messages you get surrounding that. So with the kindness card, you've got the beauty card as well. So it's finding your inner beauty. It's like you've got a two-part reading. You're being asked to let go of something at the moment, something that's not serving you. Let it go. You've got the making new friends card as well. Excuse me. What are the messages from Michaela? Laughter. Being reminded of the importance of laughter. Okay? Laughing at yourself, most importantly. Laughing at yourself, laughing at the things around you. Find laughter, find that joy. Okay? Raise your vibrations, find that happiness. I feel like she's around you to remind you of also, you know, connecting with your inner child as well. finding the joy and the happiness in little things. You've got the family harmony card there as well. It's a family connection. Somehow you have to join the dots. You've got awakening your true self. The sexuality card, which goes back to the beauty card, okay, and the kindness card, finding your inner beauty. What are the messages? You still have stand your ground as well. We've got stand your ground, rise above problems, raising your standards. With that sexuality card, you've got the feeling safe card there as well. Sometimes when those cards come out together, it's about trauma surrounding that. Self-reliance, taking time out. So this reading has taken a whole another turn for you. You've got the parenting and children's card. This is what I was looking for before, to work out where this little girl sits. I have to ask a tough question here, and I don't like doing that in a live. Surrounding this, did you ever, even though this little girl has presented to me in the age of between 4 and 6, it could have been something that happened, a long time ago as well. That sexuality card, did you ever have, because that's come with that card, the feeling safe card, and then the parenting card, and then I got the word abortion. Did you ever, either you or, it shouldn't be anyone else, it should just be you, because when I do readings I pick up on the energies of the person I'm doing the reading for. So is there an abortion there that you may have had? It's just a question. Even years ago that you've forgotten about or pushed towards the back of your mind or anything like that. It's okay if the answer's no. We're just trying to see where these cards are going, that's all, honey. No. And then it's to do with somebody in your family. Because those 3 cards, I got the word abortion with it. So if it's not for you, it's to do with a family member, but this little girl has, I want to say, chosen you to attach to. And if it's not a family member, it's something that you've collected along the way within the last 2 years since you've been feeling this hair tugging, the hair pulling, and the playing with the hair. Which is a first for me coming through on a reading like this. It's really strange. Strange to me, not strange because anything can happen, but presenting this way to me is very new to me. But someone's had an abortion. This child is showing between the ages of 4 to 6 years old. It's a little girl. First name begins with A. You're being asked to check your photos. Check photos because you're going to find some sort of consistency within your photos that you have never picked up on before. I feel like there's going to be blurring or like a blurring in the sense that there's going to be like a mist, but it's not going to form. You're not going to see a little girl. It's going to be a consistency within these photos. It's going to be like a mist. But when I say mist, it's almost like a white streak. But there's, like I said before, there's going to be consistencies, and this is going to be that little girl presenting. I'm getting goosebumps again. But there's something surrounding her, and it was to do with an abortion. If it's not your family members, I feel it may have been when you said you first started feeling the hair, you said about 2 years. You need to think back and find out and try and make the connection that way. So, do I know which side of the family she was on? Because one of my aunties had a few miscarriage. I tried to ask her before what side of the family she was on. Because when I asked before, I got sister, so I don't know if it was your mother's sister, your father's sister. What, it was very vague. It was a very vague response, same as the answer for the A. Because it's like the responses I'm getting is as though I'm talking to a child as well. You know, a child that doesn't know, that sort of, just got stuck in that time. The mentality is still there of that, where they know things but they don't know everything. So there's some answers they're not able to give. That's the sort of feeling that I'm getting around her. Can't even be any more helpful. What are the messages? Before I was born. That's the one. Oh, okay. My mum has a sister. That's the one who had the miscarriages. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the miscarriage was like before you were born. I feel like they're stuck in that age. So I don't know if there's a excuse me. Maybe she's the one with the photographs that you need to check. I don't know. And then I don't know how that connection is if she's had an abortion, why this child's like showing to me at the ages of 4 to 6. I don't know what that connection is. Donna, I'm doing paid readings at the moment. I've got a couple more to get through, and then I'm going to have an early night. So any other further messages from Michaela? You've got the butterfly of soul connections. And for you, down the bottom of that card is past lives. Past life stuff to find out what this connection is with this child. Sorry, Josephine, let me just double check for you. Yes, I did, Josephine. It's come through, hun. No worries, Donna. All the best to you too, hun. I'll try and catch you another night. So there's some sort of, I don't know, it's all very, very confusing. It's got so many layers to it, I can't make sense of it. You know, you've got this lovely, beautiful first half of your reading, and then you've got something that, you know, requires more answers. Any other further messages from Michaela? Further messages from Michaela. Yep. You've got the higher guidance card. That's about stepping back, looking within yourself, tapping into your higher guidance to find the wisdom. Okay? With that come answers. It just keeps going back. There's a trinket or something like that you've collected or you were given 2 years ago. When the hair pulling started. There's checking your photographs, and there's something surrounding an abortion. So I got abortion with that. Abortion or miscarriage. Because I originally said miscarriage, but then when I got that card there with that sexuality and the feeling safe card, abortion popped into my head. So I really don't know. It's very confusing. Maybe, I don't know if you're even digging into, like, what's it called? You know, doing the family tree. Building your family tree and having a look at your history. I don't know. I honestly don't know. They're not for you, those cards. So I don't know about that one at all. Michaela, I have no idea about who this little girl is. given you a whole lot more to think about though, hasn't it? Mind-boggling. Michaela, that's your reading, honey, but I just want you to remember that, I'll just move these other cards out of the way. You've got the dreams coming true. You're going to be questioning yeah, for sure. For sure. And when you do find the answers, I want you to come back and tell me. You've got dreams, so dreams coming true. Okay, so currently what's going in your life and what you've been manifesting, or you've been hoping for, whatever outcome you've been hoping for, you've got dreams coming true surrounding that one. Dreams coming true and successful outcomes. And then you had the blank card as well, all confirming lovely things at the moment for you. Okay, but you already knew that. So next time, trust in your intuition. Okay, trust in your intuition. Don't go paying someone money. Don't do that. So you'll be getting refunded, because that first half of your reading was already stuff that you knew. Okay, I don't feel comfortable taking your money for that. But and then I dumped a whole heap of new stuff on you about a little girl, initial A, about 4 to 6 years old. Yeah, so much mystery surrounding her. I'm just interested to see how she fits in with everything. Just want to know, is her name Amelia, because it just popped up into my head. Oh, interesting. Amelia. I honestly don't know, because I don't feel her here anymore. She's not playing with my hair anymore. I feel like this might be part of your spiritual journey too. You know, you've got gifts there. I think this is an opportunity for you to grow and learn from them, to tap into that more. Next time she's playing with your hair, ask her. Ask and see what comes to you. It's very interesting, because if you're seeing, you know, you've got something surrounding your nephew, I think it is, your 8-month-old nephew, the dreams you've been having surrounding him, and then there's this other little girl. I don't know what her connection is. But if you've felt her for the past 2 years, I feel like it's something you've picked up along the way. But then it's confusing, because, you know, when I asked what part of the family she was on or whatever, I got sister. But that was it, one word. I couldn't tell you whether it was, you know, father's sister, mother's sister, what. There's just so many questions. So many questions. But I'm going to leave that there for you, Michaela. Where are we? Done. That one's refunded to you, lovely. And then I will have Annabelle next. Yeah, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm gonna get no sleep tonight, because I'm gonna be thinking about it so much. going, what did I miss? What did I expect? You know, what I received was, I told you everything that I received surrounding her. It's just strange. Strange. Okay, Annabelle. Pretty sure you were next. Annabelle, and then it was Josephine. Okay. You too. No sleep. Okay. Hey Anita. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Alright, Annabelle. Alright, lovely. So I'm doing paid readings tonight, Luana. I'm currently starting with Annabelle. So what messages for Annabelle? Annabelle, you've got the body movement card there. Okay, that's about exactly that. Moving your body, whether it be exercise, whether it's dance, whether it's jumping around silly, whatever it is, it's about body movement. It's about excuse me. When we move our bodies in a way like that, we're shifting stagnant energy, making room for, you know, removing old energy and making room for new energy. It's about raising our vibrations. It's about being in the moment for those activities, and it's about clarity of thought too that comes with it. Same again with the vacation card. It's about stepping back for you as well. But you've got the happily ever after card in the middle of that. Okay, so whatever you've been worrying about at the moment, whatever you've been stressing about, or an outcome that you've been hoping for, you've got the happily ever after card surrounding that. What are messages for Annabelle? Messages for Annabelle, please. You also have the peace of mind card as well, lovely. Happily ever after and peace of mind. You've got the making new friends card. You've got 3 cards there basically saying to take a step back from your situation, take time out for yourself, excuse me, find enjoyment in other activities. That takes the focus off what's going on in your life at the moment. But whatever's surrounding your life at the moment, you've got the happily ever after card and the peace of mind card there. So it's you know, it's almost saying to you, don't worry, things are working out. Go and do, you know, find some other things to keep your mind occupied. Is that making sense, Annabelle? Other messages for Annabelle. Like you've got you're in another one with a fairly straightforward reading. Well, I say that straightforward, we're laughing because the second half of Michaela's reading was not straightforward at all. Annabelle, is that making sense for you so far, love? Going through some past trauma, and it's definitely taking up all your energy. Okay, well that's why you're being asked to do those other activities as well, because that's going to take your mind off that, and it's going to shift that stagnant energy surrounding that. Also giving you clarity and focus to be able to move forward or see what areas that you need to work on or better understand. It's going to bring that clarity to the forefront. Messages for Annabelle. Hey Abby, how are you? It's a quiet night tonight. I'm hopping off soon. I've got one more reading after this one. Oh, you just got home from work. Yeah, good on you for going back to work with bubbers at home. For me. So Annabelle, you've got the butterfly of change card there. So you know, keep working on your traumas, honey, because you are going through that transformation phase at the moment. Okay? That's just confirming that you are going through that change. Keep working at it. You've also got the blank card. Okay, that means there's no obstacles in your way. That card is about blessings. It's about manifesting the things that you want. It's just a positive new phase for you. Like you're stepping into a positive new energy. You know, along with that transformation there, that transition. It's new direction. Down the bottom of the card as well, new direction. At the moment, you're being reminded to release stuff. So butterfly release. So that's about, you know, what you're working through at the moment, as you said. But it's about the things that you can't control. Let go of that stuff, because that's not serving you. It's never going to serve you. It's just taking up space. Unwanted negative space. You know, you don't need that there. So let it go. If it's not serving your highest good, if it's not serving your purpose, let it go. Another message is for Annabelle. Definitely making a lot of sense. Good. Messages for Annabelle. So yeah, with that butterfly release card, I feel like you're just holding on to stuff that you don't need to, but you don't kind of realise it at the moment. That card's there to bring awareness for you as well. I keep getting blocked up in the throat. So I feel like maybe you're not speaking your mind at the moment. You've got a blocked throat chakra. Whenever I start coughing or having trouble speaking my words, that's always a direct energy I'm picking up from the person I'm doing the reading for. So I feel like there's something surrounding your life that you're not being either honest with yourself or honest about a situation. You're not speaking up about it. Excuse me. You've got the butterfly of meditation there, okay? That card, if you're unable to meditate, that card is not telling you to meditate. It's basically reiterating the previous cards that we had, okay? Because meditation comes in many forms. So for you, that could be through dance, it could be through exercise, it could be through that body movement card. That's what the vacation card is, and the making new friends. They're all activities that allow you to just take a step back, and when you're focusing on another activity or doing another task or doing another job, you're only focusing on that job. That allows you to be in the moment for that activity. Okay, that's a form of meditation. It's about allowing your mind to quiet. It's about finding that stillness. Open messages for Annabelle. So we've got the butterfly breakthroughs. That's about overcoming obstacles, current obstacles. Okay. You're going to get solutions. And when we have the breakthroughs card, it's allowing for forward movement as well within your life. What is going on with you? With your throat? There's something there for you that's very pressing that you need to speak up about. Because it's coming through quite strong. It's a message that I need to get across to you. It's holding you back at the moment. Are you stepping out of a relationship, or have you recently stepped out of a relationship, Annabelle? That would be about a friendship. I'm not sure if I should end or not. Okay, so that's why that relationship card came up. Because that relationship card can be about partnerships, personal partnerships, friendships, or family. Okay, with that you've got the completions. Excuse me. Completions and ending card came out with that card. Okay, so that's about finding resolutions, or just completing. But it's something you need to be able to communicate. You need to sit down and have a conversation with this person. Okay, because this is just I'm having trouble trying to explain the reading to you because it just keeps coming in quite strong. Okay. What other messages? I'm just grabbing these two cards to make sure that I've said all that I've needed to say about that. I think I have, because I've got my voice back. So we've acknowledged that. So you need to, you need to sit down and have that conversation with that person. Okay, you either need to find a resolution to be able to move forward, or as the card says, completions and endings of that relationship. Okay, but it starts with communication. clarity around that one, please. Hi Ren, this is a paid reading, honey. I agree, the conversation needs to be done very soon. Yeah, it's like it's something that's been, you've been holding off on for a while, which is why I got so choked up. Like I mean, you could hear me, I had a lot of trouble trying to tell you the messages behind the cards. So you've got the butterfly balance card there as well, okay? It's about finding your balance. And that card does come after that relationships card. Okay, so it's about finding that balance there. It's about having that conversation. But you are, with that, you are being taught a lesson, okay? Because you've got that soul lessons card. It's about the growth. It's about recognition for you, moving forward so you don't fall into those same patterns again. Been holding back and having a comeback for about 4 months. Yeah, you're really being urged to have that conversation. It needs to be done. It's not something that you can avoid much longer. I don't know if there's any negative outcomes about avoiding it much longer, but your guides are coming through saying that it's something that you need to do. Because it's just going to sit there taking up space. You're not going to be able to move forward. Move forward as in, you know, if that relationship, whether it was a friendship or whatever it was for you, you're still holding on to that. You've got negative emotions around it. You've got, it's taking up space that doesn't need to be around you at the moment. Because I talk a lot about energy, because that's what life is. It's a lot about energy exchange. So if we're able to remove that negative energy, it allows space for other things to flow into that space, which is what you're being urged to do. So while you're still holding on to that, it's taking up a big chunk of your space that's just sitting there with negative energy. It's negative, stagnant energy, because you're unable to move forward. You're unable to invite more positive things into your life. You've got the butterfly of courage there too. So it's about having the confidence to have that conversation. Okay, it's about having the confidence to just go and grab the bull by the horns and go and do it, basically. What other messages there for Annabelle? Moving forward for Annabelle. What message is moving forward for Annabelle? Messages moving forward for Annabelle. So Annabelle, you've got the new locations card there. That for you is about forward movement. Once you get out of that energy that you're in, once you get out of that that blockage that you've sort of created for yourself, you're going to allow for flow. And then you've got the creative expression card there as well. When we express ourselves creatively, it's once again, it's taking a step back, it's allowing for quiet, it's about movement as well. Okay, movement of energy. It all goes back to energy. Allowing for the space for new things to enter. That's too many cards. Too many. Moving forward. What messages for Annabelle moving forward? It's alright. Can I set it by myself? I need to have, so I'm able to move on. Yeah, definitely. Because you're not going to create the space for, you know, wonderful things to come from that. You're not going to grow from that. It's like a, it's almost like, if you explain it as stunted growth, it's getting no nutrients, it's getting nothing that benefits it. So it's just sitting there taking up space. going to keep that. These 2 cards here that fell out before, I'm just going to separate them, put them back into the deck, and if they're meant for you, they'll come out again. I just feel like they're the those 2 cards got stuck together from the previous reading. What are the messages moving forward for Annabelle? Messages moving forward for Annabelle. Thank you. So those 2 cards, they were what I said they were stuck from the previous reading, from Michaela's reading. So you've got quiet time, okay? It's starting to repeat things now that we've already touched on. It's allowing your time, excuse me, still getting choked up there, because that's to do with the next card. So quiet time, taking a step back, finding time to look within yourself for answers, finding the clarity that you need. It's allowing for your mind to be silent so that you can get the answers that you need moving forward. You've got the letting go card, okay? That's why I'm choking up, because you have to let go of that baggage. You have to work through it. You have to have that conversation. You just have to bite the bullet and go and do it, honey. Because at the moment, like, that's the sort of response I'm getting, is getting choked up around it. Imagine what that's doing also to your long-term health as well, okay? So it's not just, we think things are maybe on a surface level. They're not. Roots run deeper, okay? So it's something that's not serving you in a positive way at the moment. You have to go and get it done, darling. And you've got problems resolved surrounding it all, okay? But you have to take that step. You have to have that tough conversation. Any final messages for Annabelle? Final messages for Annabelle. Thank you. Positive expectations, hun. Okay, so it's all going to work out. So right. Self. Because I need to be a bit selfish and put my health and well-being first. Always put yourself first. It's not selfish, because what you're able to give to yourself, you're then able to extend that and give to others, okay? It'll have a ripple effect, a flow-on effect, okay? That's a it's a very old belief. It comes from a old mindset that it's selfish to look after yourself. It's not, honey. You should always be number one. That goes for everyone. You should always be number one. Some of us, it's taken me a long time to realize that too, but it's because of the way we've been brought up. It's because of our belief systems growing up, okay? It's not a selfish thing. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you allow for lovely things to come into your life, because you're taking care of yourself. It's like if you take a a pebble and toss it into a lake or a pond or a river or something along those sorts. It has that ripple effect, and the center is you. So if you're operating at 100% capacity, your life is going to have that balance. That's why it's important to look after you first. But you've got that positive expectations card there as well. Find your inner beauty, okay? That's about showing yourself love and kindness. When you're able to do that, you're able to awaken your true self. These are things that I've already said. You're able to stand your ground. Okay, it's all about being true to yourself and walking your true life path as well. Is there anything else that Annabelle needs to know? Anything else that Annabelle needs to know? Any other messages for Annabelle? when you find your quiet time, or you're doing those activities that allow your mind to be quiet, it allows you to tap into your higher consciousness. Okay, that's always going to guide you. It's always going to just pop you in the right direction, give you clarity, give you everything that you need, because we all have the answers within us. Okay, it's about making those connections so that you can follow your true path and, you know, awaken your true self. But that's your reading, Annabelle. You've been so spot on. It has been nice getting some clarity. Yeah. But there's still, excuse me. So you were saying that you're doing some healing at the moment. So, you know, that's why it's still very important for you to put yourself first as well. But all that other stuff that's not really serving no purpose, it's like baggage that you don't need to carry, you know, things that you don't need to work through, things that you don't need to hold on to. Let all that rubbish go. You'll feel a whole lot lighter for it. But you are going through a period where you are learning lessons. There's lessons there to be learnt, and there's growth to have as well. But it's all going to be positive, but you really need to have that conversation that you've been avoiding, because a lot of that is holding you back from moving forward. And I almost want to say, like, stepping into your potential. You're not doing that at the moment because you're holding yourself back. Very much a people pleaser. There's nothing wrong with being a people pleaser, as long as you're filling your cups first. Okay? As long as you're putting yourself and your needs first. There's nothing wrong with pleasing those around you. Nothing wrong at all. Okay? But just make sure that you're not missing out for the sake of making other people happy. Abby, I'd like to try another night if we can. Hopefully tomorrow night. I've got Josephine to do next, and I'm starting to get quite tired because I only had about 4 hours sleep last night, so I probably should try and go to bed before midnight tonight. So if it's okay with you, I'd love to try another night. You're most welcome, Annabelle. Thank you so much for letting me do that one for you. Definitely the main message that was coming through was about, you know, you having that conversation, Annabelle, because I was getting pretty choked up and blocked from the very start of your reading. Perfect. Awesome. Are you working tomorrow night, Abby? Because I might be able to come on tomorrow night. But I can message you anyway, Abby, when I'm coming on next. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. Yeah, I should be able to come on Tuesday. Wednesday night, probably not. Wednesdays are always a big day, so it'll probably be more likely Tuesday night that will come on. I am a little bit tired tonight, yeah. I only just realised then, when I just said it to you before, I was like, oh shit, I only had about 4 hours sleep. That explains a lot. Josephine, are you still in, honey? Josephine, are you still in the live? I work Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. to 11. Okay. During the day, are you home during the day with Bub? Because I might be able to just do a quick Zoom call tomorrow during the day. Awesome, Josephine. Because maybe we can do that. Because sometimes it's like you have a good day and then you think, oh, I'm going to jump on live. And then by the time live comes around, you're just like, yeah, no, tonight I want to go to bed. That's why I don't like making promises, is when I can come on. Josephine, let's go. What messages for Josephine? Okay. So Josephine, first card is environmental awareness for you. It hasn't given me any other cards about taking a step back, so because this card has got two meanings. Most of the cards have got two meanings, but ones like this are about either taking a step back excuse me, taking a step back and, you know, going bushwalking or going for a walk and doing activities that allow you to quiet your mind. But this one could just mean that, just that, environmental awareness, which is making sure that you're aware of your carbon footprint, or whether that's something you already do now, and make conscious decisions to better the environment. Okay, I feel like for you, because there's been no follow-up cards for the taking a step back or anything like that. I feel like for you that's about being mindful of your carbon footprint. That one there. Okay, being mindful of the things that you do that impact the environment. You have the financial flow card there as well. I have no idea what's going on with my voice at the moment. I don't know if this is still energy from Annabelle. Or maybe this is your energy. Because I'm getting a lot of fogginess in the head with you as well, honey. What is that? Lack of direction? Are you lacking direction at the moment, Josephine? I feel really quite foggy for you. Correct, yeah. It's quite heavy, honey. You have got the financial flow card there. Okay? So there is financial abundance. Like this card is only surrounding financial abundance. So there is some sort of financial abundance coming your way, which will make things easier. Okay? You're also not There's something you're not speaking up about. There's something holding yourself back at the moment. You're holding yourself back at the moment. You're being reminded of your inner beauty, honey. Okay? Stand tall, own it, show yourself the love that you deserve. Treat yourself kindly. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. Not at the moment, not in this energy, not what you're feeling, not what I'm feeling to you at the moment. Okay? Don't give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Don't be so hard on yourself at the moment. Okay? Be kind. Be kind. I just keep getting be kind for you. Show yourself kindness. Don't be so harsh on yourself. I feel like you're being, you're really you're being really, I feel like I want to cry. Honey, be kind. Be kind to yourself. You owe that to yourself. Be kind. Don't be hating on yourself. Not now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't excuse me, don't feel like that you have no value, you have no worth at the moment. Don't feel like that, honey. Excuse me. Look inside yourself. Okay, you've got the look inside yourself card. So take the quiet time to connect with yourself. Okay, and I feel like this card goes back to connecting with that. Connecting with things that at the moment you're being given that look inside yourself card because you really have to dig deep at the moment about being your own cheerleader, uplifting yourself. That's why you've got the look inside yourself card, because you have to at the moment you're in quite a dark place, especially with the way you're treating yourself at the moment. Other messages, please, for Josephine. I feel like you're releasing there too as I'm doing your reading for you. There's some truths that have sort of hit and there's tears, there's a release. Excuse me. Other messages, please, for Josephine. I'm crying. Yeah, I can feel it. It's just so heavy, and then I always feel the energy shift when people are crying. But for you, I feel like a really big release because there's the truth of what I'm saying. And I feel like when I connect to people when they've been crying, I feel like I've been crying because my eyes get that feeling that you do when you know, you're really having a good old cry. Okay, it's not going to give me any more cards just yet until I let you know about this next one, and it's about trusting your intuition. Okay, that's the other reason you're being asked to look inside yourself at the moment, because you have the answers that you're looking for. We all do, but when we're so excuse me, when we're so clouded with everything and we're so caught up in what's happening around us, it's very hard for us to find that clarity. Excuse me. What are the messages for Josephine? Messages for Josephine. Project. Messages for Josephine, please. What else can we have for Josephine? What are the messages for Josephine, please? Thank you. What are the messages for Josephine? So you have the butterfly of spiritual signs. Have you had a recent loss, Josephine? I just have to check. Because sometimes when I get that, the butterfly spiritual signs, it's surrounding a recent loss. Best friend and I had a falling out. Which feels like a loss. Okay. No loss of life though. Well, I just want to make sure I give you the right message with that card, that's all. So with that spiritual signs card, it's about guidance. No loss of life. Okay. Guidance there. Okay. So you are being guided with decisions at the moment. Whether you're receiving those messages or that you can hear those messages, once again, it's very difficult when we are, you know, clouded in our thought. So I was just looking at the beginning, because maybe you are being asked to take a step back at the moment so that you can get clarity. Okay, go for a walk, do activities that bring you a little bit of joy, that takes your mind off the immediate stuff that's going on around you at the moment. I feel like you would also benefit from that, from also a mental health perspective as well, honey, for your well-being. You've got the butterfly of courage, excuse me, butterfly of courage there as well. That's about having confidence in yourself, finding your self-belief, being fearless, owning that space, okay? It goes back to that beauty card, okay? Finding your inner beauty, finding your inner qualities, finding your inner power. At the bottom of the deck here, you've got the butterfly of trust as well, okay? Trust that things at the moment, as shitty as they might feel, trust that they're going the way that they're meant to be going. Alright, you've got the butterfly of prosperity again. That confirms your financial flow card from the beginning. Okay, so that card has come out twice. It's a double confirmation for you that there are finances on their way for you. An increase in finances somewhere is coming for you. You have the butterfly of protection. Okay. So it goes back to what I was saying before. Be kind to yourself. Okay. But you are being... You have support. You have protection around the energy that you're in. The place that you're in at the moment. Okay. The mindset that you're in. You have protection there. You've got the butterfly of love card as well. Okay, it goes back to showing yourself the love and the kindness that you deserve. Okay, leading from the heart. What are the messages, please, for Josephine? I almost smelt like a hint of frangipani just before. That's why I'm screwing up my face trying to... Frangipani. Does frangipani have any significance to you, hun? Frangipani. I'm getting frangipani smells. Messages, please. No, it doesn't. All good. That's fine. It's to do with you. Because you've said no, it's far. It doesn't mean anything, but it's coming stronger. It's sitting right under my nose. It's coming stronger. So you've got a loved one here that's stepped forward for you. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. It's frangipani. So, grandmother? I feel like I need to say grandmother. I don't know if you had a, holy moly, it's so strong. Pretty, but strong. I don't know if you've had a grandmother and surrounding her house she had a whole heap of frangipanis, or she used to pick frangipanis, or you guys used to go for walks together and she used to pop it in her hair. Something, I'm getting grandmother and something to do with frangipanis because she's coming across with frangipanis, and I'm getting grandmother. Great grandmother. That's beautiful. I've got chills. That's great. That's confirmation. She's coming in and my lounge room just smells like the whole lounge room is filled up with the smell of frangipanis. It's like there's a whole frangipani tree here and it's all blossoming, and that's all I smell. It's just frangipanis. Okay, great grandmother. Oh, I've got goosebumps. That's a good thing. That's confirmation. What do you have to say? What messages do you have for Josephine at this time? I feel like I need to go back to the spiritual card and pick it up. Okay, that card wasn't where I thought it was. You know, I said guidance before. She's the one guiding you. She sees you. She sees when you're crying and she wants you to pay attention. And that's how she comes through. She's coming through with the frangipani, the smell of the frangipanis. She's letting you know that she's carrying your load with you. Your burdens, that weight, that load that you're carrying at the moment. She's with you with that. Take note of those, you know, those random frangipani smells that is popping in. You know, if you don't have frangipanis around you, and particularly when you've been crying and you've been upset, you're just going to get this waft of frangipanis come through. She's letting you know that she's there. She's holding your hand. She's supporting you at this time. What are the messages? What other messages do you have for Josephine? Clear messages, please. What are the messages for Josephine? So you pick up your cards. Let's pick up your cards, other deck. What message then to Josephine? Messages for Josephine. Messages for Josephine. Are you okay? Are you okay, Josephine? All making sense, yeah. Still tears. Still having a little cry there. She's given you problems resolved, okay? This weight that you're carrying at the moment, she's telling me solutions will show themselves soon. Solutions will show themselves soon. Okay, problems resolved. Saying you're going to see solutions soon. You've got the new location card there too as well. That card there is about moving. It could be moving house, moving town, moving states, suburbs, but it can also mean forward movement within your life as well. Sometimes I have had this card and it's been like job opportunities as well. What are the messages for Josephine? Okay. Did I ask if you were in a relationship? If not, she's saying that you have to raise your standards. I feel like you are because the way she's presented these two cards. No, you're not at the moment. Is there someone entering your life at the moment that you're considering being in a relationship with? I asked because these two cards came out together. You've got raising your standards, and it's to do with a romantic partner. So if there's somebody there that you've been considering as potential, partner material or something like that, your grandmother's coming through and she's saying, no, raise your standards about that person. Okay? That's from Grandma because she's still here. I can still smell the French pennies. She's still here. And she asked me to pick up this deck again because she had messages to give you. So she's saying don't go down that road. Don't take that road. Raise your standards around that person. What are the messages? Okay, so what order? That order? I'm getting yes, that order. So let go. Let go of the stuff that's not serving you at the moment. And that's also come with that. So she's just saying again, this person is not right for you. Okay, raise your standards. Let go. You're being asked to take a step back, find that quiet time, meditate, because she wants you to connect with your higher self. Okay? When you take a step to meditate, it's going to have a twofold effect for you. It's going to give you the clarity that you need, but it's also going to allow you to connect with your higher self, to ask yourself questions that will also give you guidance around what steps to take forward, what your next steps are. Okay, because your higher consciousness is never going to see you wrong. It's always going to be to your highest good. Alright? Because she's saying, follow your dreams. Okay, follow your dreams. If you don't have clarity around what your dreams are at the moment, once again, take a step back, look within yourself, reevaluate. What are the messages? What are the messages there? Okay. So the parenting and children's card came out. Okay, this is my fertility card. This is letting me know about relationships between you and your parents, you and your grandparents, you and your children. In this case, it's about you and your great grandma. Okay, so she's just letting you know that she's just come. That's why I had the smile, because she's saying she sort of went, haha, that's me. Okay. So once again, she's saying that she is with you. You don't have to carry this load on your own, okay? Talk to her. Let go of the stuff that's not serving you. She's there guiding you. She's giving you signs such as the wafts of frangipani coming out of nowhere. Okay, that's her. And she's also saying there's positive expectations there. Okay, so whatever's been really weighing you down at the moment, just know that you've got problems resolved around that one, and then there's positive expectations. I've got chills, so she's saying yes, thank you. Thank you for thank you for giving those messages forward. I've got head to toe chills. Are there any other messages that you have for Josephine? Any other messages? I feel like your energy has lifted a little too. You feel a little bit lighter to me knowing that. It's I want to say it's uplifted you. Uplifted you a bit. Okay, what around that card? What around that card do I need to tell Josephine? Clarity around that card, please. Where are we? Oh, okay. Alright, I see you. I see your question, Josephine. The only comment I saw was, I'm really confused about that. And I'm like, oh, what have I said that's confusing? But then I saw your previous question. I'll come forward again, or is it best to let the friendship go? I'll answer that in a minute. She's showing me the get it out in a minute. The sexuality card, but I feel like that for you is about embracing your beauty and being comfortable in your own skin. It goes back to what we were saying before about being kind to yourself, and not being so. The energy I was picking up before when I first started that was degrading, like you were being very, very unkind to yourself. So she's come forward again and said, yeah, don't do that, okay? Be comfortable with who you are, accept who you are. Start showing yourself the love that you deserve. It goes back to that message. I'll just see if she has anything else. So because she's come forward, and this is why I'll go back to your question, she's taken the time to come forward. So I just want to make sure that, the messages that she wanted to give you, that we get those across before we thank her and let her be on her way. Give me chills, it's like she's saying thank you, honey, or thank you, lovey, thank you something. And she's saying thank you, for acknowledging that she's come forward. Did you have any other messages? Anything else? You've got family harmony there. So I'm burping. That's another silly physiological sign that I get as confirmation. Is burping when I get the direction of the cards right. When I pulled that card, the thought I was thinking was, I don't know if this person for you is like a family, this relationship that's broken at the moment. Did that person feel like family to you? Because if they did, you've drawn the family harmony card there. And it's like Grandma has come through to help answer that question you had. They felt like family. That's why you got that card. And that's why I was burping. Because I was like, that's to do with that. Do you think my best friend will come forward again, or is it best to let that friendship go? So there's going to be the harmony there. How long? How long are we looking at for that one? Is there a time frame on that? That goes back to when I was having trouble talking for you before too. You've left a lot of things unsaid that you need to, you need to have the difficult conversations as well. How long is it going to take? When I said how long is it going to take, the card I saw in my mind was my divine timing card. Where are you? Oh, right at the top of the deck. How funny is that? Divine timing. It's about patience. So it's going to take a bit of time. Because when I asked how long, that's the card she showed me. Exactly that image. Bottom of the deck as well. To do with that relationship. That's so funny. I love when things like that work out. Because she told me to put that deck down and pick up the other deck, knowing that I'd come back to that deck with that card on the top, that one on the bottom. I love how they work, how they operate. Do we have any other messages? Any other messages for Josephine? She's showing me that she wipes your tears, so I don't know if she wipes your tears or she catches your tears for you. But it's a way of her coming forward and letting you know that she is there when you're having those really difficult moments. And as hard as it's going to be, she's saying pay attention, because you will catch that smell of frangipanis coming through. And she's going, that's me, that's me. Now you know, that's me. She just keeps showing me like a single tear on her index finger. She's saying she sees you, honey. What message is moving forward for Josephine? Are you okay, Josephine? Because I had a big energy shift again. I feel like I've started the tears again for you. So is there any other messages? Okay, good. Yep, great. I asked her if there was any other messages, and she's giving me the higher guidance card. So she's still letting me know that she's definitely with you. She's definitely guiding you at this time in your life. Excuse me. You've got the she's just taught me something about myself. I'll come back to that. The butterfly of completions and endings. Okay, so it's about finding resolutions. There's going to be resolutions coming. Okay, so it goes back to problems resolved. There are going to be things are going to sort itself out. So the yawning that I'm doing, this is what she's taught me. The yawning that I'm doing, it's not because I feel tired and I'm yawning because I feel tired. I'm doing the readings. I'm a healer as well, and I'm doing external healing for you, like distant healing. And one of the like if you've ever seen anyone do like distant Reiki and stuff like that, sometimes when they're removing such dense energy, the way that person's, when they transmute that energy and transmute it into something positive and release it into the universe, one of the ways people do that is, is yawning. And she's just gone, haha, that's why you're yawning. So she's made that connection for me. Because I feel fine, like sitting here I feel fine, I feel awake, like I'm not yawning because I'm tired. And she's gone, like she's just shown me that she's like sort of pointed her finger at me and sort of gone, and that's not because you're tired, that's because you're doing healing work that you don't realise. So yeah, I've just discovered how else I'm doing that. She's very lovely. She's lovely, but she's with you, okay? She sees you. She sees you when you're crying. She keeps showing me that teardrop on her finger. And she really wants me to know that she's with you at this time, to pay attention to the smell of frangipani. The way she came across to me was it was a very faint frangipani smell. I nearly missed it until I acknowledged the smell, and then it was just like my whole living room. It was like there was a frangipani tree right in the middle of my living room. What other messages? Any other messages moving forward? What messages moving forward for Josephine? She's finished now. She's said what she's needed to come in and say. So moving forward, what else can we... Moving forward, what news moving forward for Josephine? Moving forward for Josephine. She's come back and said, for that card. Follow your dreams. Make sure you're following your dreams. That's all your messages tonight, Josephine. You're going to have problems resolved, but positive expectations around your friend. It just needs time. Okay, it needs time, and you're the one that needs patience during this time. Because I feel like this is me, this is not, Grandma's gone now. I feel like that your friend is the one, how do I put it, that they're holding the cards, that they have to, they're the ones that are having a little bit more trouble over the situation. You're ready to move forward and make amends. Your friend is the one that needs a little bit more time. Okay, so you're being asked to have patience surrounding that. So just know that Grandma is with you. Okay, higher guidance, protection, spiritual signs. That's all, Grandma. Look inside yourself, trust in your intuition. Trust in your intuition. Look inside yourself, okay? Whenever you have trouble looking for answers, take a step back. Look inside yourself. Break free from the other stuff that are no longer serving you. Let all that stuff go. Please don't be unkind to yourself anymore. Okay? Know your worth, know your values. Find that spark within your heart and ignite it again, okay? Find the qualities about you that make you happy and build from there. You know, today it might only be one thing that you find that you like. Tomorrow let's try and aim for 2. If you catch yourself talking to yourself negatively, stop it right there, pull yourself back and replace it with something positive, okay? Start making those changes to get into you having a better relationship with yourself, okay? Don't do what I was picking up on all before when I first started the reading. That's too heavy, honey. Don't do that. It's too heavy. It's not doing you any favors. That energy surrounding that is very heavy. You've got 2 of the prosperity cards, okay? It's about financial flow. So there is a financial abundance coming for you. Okay. What else do you need to know at that time? Oh yes. Grandma said to raise your standards about that person. That's not the right person for you. Okay? Raise your standards because you can do better. She said you can do better. Trust in the process. Okay, now you've got added validation that you can trust in the process because you've got grandma with you, great grandma with you. And if you're having a really crappy day and you smell those frangipanis, just have the conversation. Start the conversation. Just acknowledge, hey grandma, I know it's you. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for supporting me. You know, tell her how it feels, how it makes you feel knowing that she's there. But that goes back to the beauty card and the sexuality card. Okay, find your confidence and self-belief. That's your reading done, honey. It's so lovely of your grandma to pop through the way she did. I think that was all. Thanks so much for letting me do that one for you, Josephine. And thank you, thanks so much for your great grandma for coming through. What's her name? What was her name? Oh, thank you. I'm so tempted. I would have asked you to come back another night anyway, just me. But I'm glad you enjoyed watching that. Roma. Oh, lovely. She just came through as the sweetest. She had this the sweetest, kindest energy about her. What was it for you that that made you go, ah, yes, that it was her? Because originally you said no about the frangipanis, and then I said about you know, whether she had the frangipanis around her home or she used to pick up the frangipanis and pop it in her hair, or because that was the turning point for you. That was the like, oh yeah, the light bulb sort of came on. Sure, Sarah. Message for Sarah. Message for Sarah. She liked flowers. Oh, frangipanis were her favourite. Okay. Oh, New Zealand. Oh, 3 in the morning. Go and get some sleep. I didn't realise you were on last night as well. Any other messages for Sarah? Oh wait, did you want a card before you go to sleep? So Sarah, you have, where'd you go? There you are. 2 cards for you, love. Butterfly of Meditation came out first, so take the time to find the stillness for your mind, so that it allows for, you know, answers and clarity and focus for what you're seeking at the moment. But what you're going through is a time of growth. You've got the Soul Lessons card there. That was for you, Sarah. Just me. Would you like a card? You're welcome, Sarah. I can offer you single card messages, but I'm done doing like readings for the night, because I'm just about ready to hop off soon anyhow. Alison. First, Saber, Sabanam. I don't know how to say your name, lovely, or your username anyway. Saber, Sabrena. Must be getting tired. Cannot see. Nain. Saber. Message for Saber. Message for Saber. Feeling safe. Okay, clarity around that. Okay, Saber. Saber, because I don't know how to say your name, so Saber. Sabre, and the rest. First card you have is feeling safe. And I want to say to you, it's okay to feel safe in the energy that you're in at the moment, but you're being asked to raise your standards as well. Okay? Sabrina. Oh, Sabrina. That makes sense. Sorry. Sabrina, that was for you, honey. So it's feeling safe, so it's okay to... no, they weren't coming through. I didn't see your messages at all. It's feeling safe, so you've got... it's safe to be in the energy that you're in at the moment. It's safe. But you're being asked to raise your standards about it. Okay, so I've got Alison, and then I'll do, sorry, I'm not sure if my messages are coming through when I mention my name. No, your name didn't come through, but I'll do Alison first and I'll come back to you. It's very odd, every time I say my name I notice you couldn't see it. No. Oh, last night too? Yeah, weird. That's okay. Allison. What message for Allison? Message for Allison, please. Thank you. Allison, you're being reminded to find laughter in your life. Okay? Laugh at anything. If nothing's funny for you at the moment, fake it. Of course, laughter is one of those things that are contagious when we start being silly, okay? You're being reminded to find the joy again in your life. Find that laughter. Laughter is one of the fastest ways to raise our vibrations. So it'll, it raises our vibrational frequencies and put us in a positive mindset. That's why you're being reminded about laughter at the moment. That's for Allison. You're welcome, Sabrina. Just me. You're welcome, Allison. Just me. What message for just me? Wow, that's too many. Try again. And I'll put them back in upside down. Not that it matters. Message for just me. Clarity around that one, please. Thank you. Okay, so you've got the sexuality card. It's about embracing yourself, loving yourself, feeling comfortable in your own skin. But you're being asked to raise your standards. That sexuality card is about honoring your sexual preferences too. Okay? Raise your standards. Raise your standards and be true to yourself. You've got nearly a whole reading coming out here. You've got the body movement card, which is about physical activity. When we do physical activity, especially movements, flow of movements, things like dance, they allow for the removal of stagnant energy. Okay? So it's helping to shift energies as well. You've got the detoxification card there. But I feel like that detoxification card belongs with the sexuality card. I feel like you don't have a healthy sexual relationship, if that makes sense. Whether I'm picking up on that correctly for you. Clarification around that card. Do you have a healthy relationship with your sexual choices, with the act of sex? Do you have a healthy relationship there? A healthy mindset? That's what I mean by healthy. Is it something that you're not comfortable with, or something that you haven't embraced for yourself? Because that's what I feel. I feel that detoxification card is to do with that. Current relationship is healthy, but I've just reached a point I'm sick of, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean about the healthy relationship. I didn't mean your relationship. I meant about with the act, basically. Ever since my miscarriage. Makes sense. Makes complete sense. Raising your standards. How does raising your standards? Okay, so raising your standards for you, for that card, for that message, is about flipping your mindset there. I know it's hard surrounding miscarriage. I know. I've had a miscarriage. I know how difficult it is. It's about flipping it. Flipping. It's about flipping the way you see it into something more positive. Because you are, like you said, you are carrying a lot of negativity surrounding that because of the, due to the miscarriage. So it's hard to find positivity surrounding that at the moment. You're being asked to visualize. If that's still something you're trying to chase, if you're still trying to expand on your family, you're being asked to visualize about it. Because with that visualization card, you got this, honey. The family harmony card. But in order to reach this spot here, you need to flip that thinking from a negative one to a positive one. Because at the moment, you are holding back your dreams and desires surrounding that. Because I feel like you're not done yet. I feel like you're holding yourself back. Family harmony, problems resolved. Problems resolved surrounding the... Makes so much sense. My partner's ready for a family, but I've been struggling. Yeah. It's difficult. It's difficult because then you've got all the what ifs surrounding it as well. What if I get pregnant and it happens again? I understand that. I get that. I've been there. Even my rainbow baby, right through that pregnancy, even up until she was well over 12 months old, I was still worried that something was going to happen and she was going to be taken away from me. The effects of miscarriage are tricky to get over. They are very tricky to get over. As my 6-month-old wakes up. You're being asked to be honest with yourself, okay? If that's something you want to pursue, be honest with yourself, okay? Just give me a second. I'm just going to quickly put a bottle together for Bub. Sorry about that. So that be honest with yourself. If you want to, you might not be ready for a family just yet, but it might be still something that you want very strongly. That's the part you need to be honest with, okay? It's it's reminding you that now's the time to say yes or no. Is yes, you want to move forward with a family. It doesn't matter if you're not ready or not. but you need to make that decision. That's what that card's coming at. It's saying, you know, if the answer's yes, then you will be given the gifts, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm like, yes, I want a child. Exactly. But you've got the whole mentality of the effects of what the miscarriage has done to you, and how it set you back a bit. That's why you're being told to be honest with yourself. Because if that's something you really want, you've got the visualize card there as well. That healing surrounding miscarriage, it takes time. It takes time. And whether you had the miscarriage early on or later in pregnancy, it doesn't matter. The pain, the grief that you feel is the same for everyone when they go through it. So don't, even if you lost it early, don't let anyone tell you that, you know, it didn't matter because it was, you know, so early. Don't let that. Don't let those negative thoughts enter your mind. Don't let friends or family tell you that it didn't matter because it was so early. I'm not saying it is for you, but, you know, if it is, don't let them flood their fears and their thoughts into your mind. You've got the magic of nature, so that's about taking a step back. It's about, you know, connecting with nature again. It's about grounding. It's about taking your focus away from this at the moment. Okay? Because if we can do that and not think about it, you know, it finds somehow in a mysterious way you find that little bit of element of spark again, and before you know it, you're enjoying doing that act in the bedroom. Okay, you know, and it wouldn't even be that you're trying to work towards a goal. It would be one of those spontaneous things where you've found that spark again and you've found the enjoyment again, and you know, the important message for you is that it's about the minute that you say yes. The minute you say yes, you're releasing the negative stuff, you're releasing those thoughts and that unwanted pain into the universe, and you're opening doors for that little, you know, that little angel to enter your life. What other messages? Excuse me, what are the messages for just me? That's true. My partner's family is always comparing their miscarriage. Yeah, you don't need to be around that energy. And you know, it's really sad that it's almost like it's taking away from your grief. It's almost saying that yours isn't valid because it wasn't the same as theirs. You can just, I'm trying to say something helpful here, whether it's walk away or whether it's even just saying it to yourself that they can't help with the way they're responding because that's a reflection of them, not a reflection of you. Okay, if you can, did you get that card? Raising your standards. That's what the Raise Your Standards card is. And for you also, I'm getting, what is this? For you, I'm getting, just give me a second. It's the Rise Above Your Problems card. It's a blue card. Where are we? Where are you? Do I have it out? I just want to make sure I didn't shuffle it when it's come out already. Oh, there it is. Not blue, it's purple. You're getting that. Try and distract yourself. Yeah. If you can get to a point in your heart where you can rise above there, because the issue is with them, it's not with you. Okay? It's with them. It's their outlook. It's the way that they view that part of their life. It's a reflection of them, not of you. Okay? So if you can ignore that crap, let that crap go. But I feel like, because it's telling me yes, the minute you say yes to allowing that expansion to enter your life, that you know, a baby to come into your life, as soon as you make that decision, and it comes down to you. You said your hubby's ready, but it comes down to you. As soon as you make the decision within your mind and you feel that in your soul, as soon as you're ready, that little package is going to be there. Everything else will fall into place. You'll have that, this will become a positive act again. You'll do it spontaneously where you'll find enjoyment, and you'll go, oh, that was unexpected, but that was good. I'm glad we've got back to that place again where we can, or especially for you, where you can enjoy it again. It's not a job to reach a goal. It's just you guys being in the moment, and that's what it comes down to. You're going to have a moment where you're going to be fully in the moment of doing the act, rather than focusing on adding to your family, or focusing for you about the pain from the miscarriage. Okay, it's just going to be something completely random, and you're going to find enjoyment there again. Because I feel like there's, your rainbow baby is just waiting for you to make that decision. So for you to get to the place where you're not thinking about that miscarriage, you're being asked to, I don't know if I read that Magic of Nature card, so that's about getting in touch with nature, grounding. Pardon me. You're being asked to find your inner child. So look at the world from the view, like find the essence. How do I normally say it? It's about looking at the world from the eyes of a child. So finding that the essence of your inner child. So it's about doing silly things. It's about jumping in rain puddles. It's about banging pots and pans together. It's about singing at the top of your lungs and not giving a shit who's around. It's about dancing silly, jumping, the silly things that kids do, and they find joy in everything that they do. This is what you're being reminded to view the world as at the moment. Okay, because that's going to awaken your true self. Okay, you're going to have a better connection with yourself as well. Okay, what other messages? See, this is why you hang around. You stayed back so late tonight. It was worth your wait, honey. You've got the honouring your true feelings card there. Okay. You know how you feel. It's about having the opportunity to step forward and work towards your goals. Any other messages? Kick up your heels. Kick up your heels, go and have fun. Forget about trying to make that family happen. Okay? Go have some fun. Raise your vibrations when you do activities that allow you to have fun and allow you to be in the moment. It raises your vibrational frequencies. Okay, you'll be able to tap into your higher consciousness. Okay, work out what you truly want. You already know what you want. It's about finding your inner power. And you've got positive expectations there. Okay, so it's all going to work out. It just needs time. But it's also waiting for you to say yes. And what have we got? I purposely went digging for this card because I wasn't showing it. I wanted to grab it to see if I could feel a pregnancy around it for you. It's the Parenting and Children's card. It's also my my fertility card. Okay? So there's definitely a bubba there for you. It's still a little ways off. I'm getting like late next year, but I got August, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's, you know, that's forever changing as well. Timelines are forever changing. So at this stage, from like now, doing this reading for you, I'm getting late August. Late August or late next year? Late August. So it's there. It's still a ways off, but I am getting the sensations of pregnancy there. Because, yeah, when I pick up on fertility, I feel like I'm pregnant again. That's how I know. And then the other information sort of comes at me. I either see numbers or I hear a word, or yeah. But for you, I initially was going to say late next year, but then I got the word August. And then when I tried to tell you about it, it came out as late August. So late August. I'm glad my partner is sleeping, or else who knows, that might have been the moment you needed. That would have changed the whole timeline. So true. Friends always tell me too mature. I'm an 18. Okay. Working so hard because it's true. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. I'm going to log off and go to bed. Thanks again for staying in so late. It's so late for you over there. Getting late for me too. Alright. All the very best. You're welcome, honey. Alright, good night, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Oops, I'm doing the wrong one here. All worth it. Definitely was.